Hey guys, I'm gonna pitch a movie today. And yes, I'm going to do my my Christmas specials. Shows. Shows. My Christmas specials to later. I promise. For real. Guys, anyway, here's today's pitch. An Olympic movie. Not about the Olympics, but Olympic. The ship. Yeah, the ship. Here's how it goes. The movie will be about or documentary, whichever one, will be about the entire life of this ship. Or maybe parts of its life. Guys, or maybe the movie can be based on some stuff that it can be based on some stuff. Ooh, instead, it will start out with something similar to the James Cameron Titanic film. But being how there's no wreck in real life, maybe in this universe, the same universe that James Cameron Titanic, I'm just gonna say the Olympic. Nah, I'm gonna keep it true to real life. And that's what he said about the Olympic. The Olympic was the documentary that also was coming out with this movie. Is about the ship, like going down into the slipways and stuff like that. Like Kyle, literally, the origin story. But anyway, I thought of two key events from the Olympic life that they could make a movie about. Here they are. The Olympic Hawk collision, and you know what? Let's go back to my original idea of just making a movie based on the life of this ship. It will be titled The Life of the Olympic. Going from her, guys, after realizing that nothing really eventful happened to her, I can't see them making a movie about it. I can't see them making a movie about it. However, guys, that doesn't mean that there should have not been one. The Olympic is kind of considered to be a part of, well, history, basically. That's what the movie, well, oh. Anyway, the Olympic life will follow the ship on many of its, like the Hawk collision, all that stuff that she did in World War II. All she did in World War One. Did I say World War II? She never really made it to World War One. All what she did, at the end of the film we see the Olympic up in the dry dock, getting dismantled, and then just like in the documentary, just like in Prehistoric Planet, that documentary guy that has a piece of the Olympic, but it said that after that, that's all what the Olympic was kind of, well, done. Well done. After that, the Olympic-class of ocean liners was no longer. The Titanic and Britain were both humble wrecks in the North Atlantic. The Titanic was a wreck in the middle of the North Atlantic, and the Britain was somewhere off the coast of the Aegean Sea. Both of them were big wrecks, but not the Olympic. As this guy, about the time where we see that shows a photograph where reality then transitioned back to then. It's called Olympic. The life of the Olympic. I'm titling the film Olympic. The story. I might watch the video over to see which one of my names I might want for the Apple. The life of the Olympic. Reliable. Well, that was also a name given to the Olympic in real life. So
how would drinks?
Anyway, the Olympic. The reason why I wanted to make this video, is because, guys, well, the Olympic, the Titanic's very own sister, has never been well mentioned or shown. The RMS Olympic is not that well known compared to her famous her famous sister, the Titanic, or for that matter, the Britannic. Literally, they made lots of movies about the sinking of Titanic. Couple movies on the literally a couple movies on the. I'm not joking, guys. If you Google Olympic movies, you get the Olympics, plural, not just you get the Olympics, plural. Literally, you get the Olympics, plural, like the big sporting event. You get the big sporting event. You get the big sporting event. Literally, you get the Olympics. As in, those games that we won't get for another. But literally, you get. Now, however, there's no SOS Olympic. Guys, and I really wish Time Star World would update to winter. Sure. Maybe the guy maybe we're done. Maybe there's going to be another Time Star World. Or the game. Anyway, let me just show you the Olympic in the game so I can talk to you there about. There. Here's you see the Olympic, and here's the part of the game that they worked into the movie. They hear SOS. This is Titanic or something along the lines. lines in the film to indicate that the Titanic, because the Olympic was only there when the Titanic sank. She was heading from the Titanic was heading from Southampton to New York City. However, the Olympic was coming from Southampton to New York. And also, I think Titanic Center World is not going to be updated anytime soon. So anyway, the Olympic. Anyway, guys, that's it for this. The film is it's going to be about the real.
This is Death Star.
The story of the Olympic class, just the Olympic. We go through all of the parts. Like, how about we start instead? We get a little time jump in the beginning of the film. Like, the same guy that studies the Titan knows about the Olympics, so we get the Olympic. Hi, I'm Robert Brawler, and I studied the Titan. But curious enough, I have a few photographs here in my studies that I wanted to show you, like Professor Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones, where he says these are photographs of the Olympic, of the Titan New Identical Sister Ship, the Olympic. I will tell you the story of what happened to her. So anyway, yeah, the Olympic never. Well, they talk a lot about it. Throughout the film, the guy that does all this is someone else. I don't know if anyone studies it, and I frankly don't care enough to know. No, because I'm also set with Titanic, so not knowing about who studies the if the Titanic and the Britannic are all people ever study, then I'm just gonna give up a made up name. I'm just gonna use the guy that found the Titanic wreck. Throughout the film, we keep getting moment where we cut back to the guy saying, so after that the Olympic went back to port. But at the end of the film, and vice versa documentary, he says after the Olympic, so after the Olympic final days, she and then we see a photograph of what she looked like dismantled. She was dismantled. Unfortunately, this is the last photograph. And just like in that History of Lego, the guy, and I'm kind of influenced by that video, where and then we see him reach to the light switch and he says, because the Titanic, Nick and the Britannic were both wrecked, she was scrapped out. Shame how. It's a shame that she was scrapped. as he turned off the lights. Wait. After he says, after the Olympic but was scrapped, was it. That was the end of Old Reliable. Ball. The tight. At the end of the film, he says this. I know I did backpack, but hear me out, guys. We end on a photograph of the Olympic graph, which might sound weird to end, but he says, I hope you enjoyed our journey through the life of the Olympic. I had some big. Surely, I had some fun times. I'm sure I had some fun times. Well, that was it. What? I have to go close my thing now. No, the film ends with Robert Ballard, the same guy that been narrating the film. Says, then he went to go because the Olympic and the Britannic and Titanic are both written rest on the Olympic was scrapped. That's a big difference than most of the other Olympic class ocean liners. But there was only 3 built: Titanic, the Olympic, and the Britannic. No more. Turn. And then he went to do 2 things. Close this museum. This is my private study hall. But then he pressed the button, the announcement button. The museum's closed now. Please make your way to the nearest elevator. And told Ness the museum closed. With us in the Ness in businesses. If you want to go see this stuff again, business hours are going to be listed. Sorry. Business hours are going to be listed. Business hours are listed. Are going to be listed at the front desk. After he was done pressing that button, business hours are going to be listed. Alright. I just closed my museum. I just closed my museum. Yeah. I just closed the museum I work at. Time to go back down to the wreck of Thai. Figure out why the Olympic class porcelain has 3 anchors instead of the normal Who? Beep. The museum is hereby closed. No, he always did. He always did that. He said, anyway, after he closed the museum, he turned off the light, closed the door. But like in the end of James Cameron's Titanic movie, we pan back to where the credits are shown. The credits are shown on a photograph of both the Titanic and the Olympic. Beep. And so that the end of the film. That's the end of the film. Anyway, as the credits roll over a photograph of a never before seen photograph that this artist made for the purposes of this film. That shows the Titanic, Olympic, and Britannic together all at once. But then in the post credit scene, we see the real Titanic and Britannic. At least photographs, at least picture, not, you heard me right, not photograph. Pictures of the wrecks. Pictures of the wrecks. But anyway, that was it. The Olympic movie. Until my next video, until then, I'm not fine. See you later. Goodbye, guys.